views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff and management of WWDB-TV.
Whether she's walking the red carpet or doing interviews, you'll find her with celebrities and all the latest news. She's here, she's there, she's everywhere, she's always on the go. So sit back, relax, and get ready, 'cause it's the Corey Taylor Talks Show.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Corey Taylor Talks live from Las Vegas. I am so excited today because I absolutely love you guys, and what you guys do is just, it's really incredible, and it's all for a good cause, and I'm just so excited to have you on.
Thank you.
We went last year, and it was so fun and different and unique, and it was so different than other things here in Vegas, and it was just so cool. So why don't you talk about the Undead Maze and everything you guys do, because it's really just amazing.
Well, the Undead Maze is a 2,000 square foot haunted house. It raises money for the Nevada Partnership for Homeless Youth.
Very cool.
And this is our 6th year open now, and
Wow.
the ball's starting to roll every year. It just gets bigger and better,
Yeah.
and we're really happy to do it and raise money for charity.
Absolutely, and it's so cool. And it's all volunteer based, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And everyone really is just so dedicated to it, and the set's amazing. Why don't you talk about like what the process is kind of to build it, because I can't even imagine what you guys got through.
It's crazy. When we first started doing it, it literally took like 2 weeks to build this thing each year. But now we got it down to a science. It goes up in one weekend.
Oh wow.
Well, the actual build itself goes up in one
Right.
weekend, and then of course you got to decorate and everything.
Right.
But yeah, it's awesome. We've got like some interesting little ways that we built some things that no other haunted house has ever seen
Yeah.
or done. Like the one in the back left corner where you just keep going around and around and around.
Yes.
Nobody's ever done that. They think, we're going to get stuck and lost, and no, there's a way out.
That's right.
But yeah, it takes about a weekend for us to move it in and build it now, which is really good.
Yeah.
Everybody comes out and helps. We got some great people working with us. Maya, Tony, all these people, they're just fantastic. They come out every year and help us out and act in it and everything, and we couldn't do it without them. And it's awesome.
No, it's really cool what you guys do. And so how did you actually even start doing this?
Actually, I've been wanting to do this kind of thing for years.
Oh, really?
I used to work at Disney World in Florida like 15, 20 years ago.
I did not know that. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I did. And there was a haunted house down on Church Street down there. And a friend of mine that I worked with used to work in that haunted house, and he knew people, and we were down there one day, and they was like, hey, come on, check it out, so we went in. It was huge. It was like 2-story and 23 rooms.
Oh my goodness.
It was crazy.
Oh my goodness.
And I was always thinking that would be really cool to do something like that in Las Vegas, because at that time really nothing was going on like that. So just didn't have the money to do it or anything like that. And then about 6 years ago, my brother-in-law decided he wanted to do something like that too. So he just got the ball rolling with it, and we helped out. It was basically his at first, and we helped him out for the first year.
Oh, okay.
For the first 2 years actually. So we helped him out. He built most of the walls, put it all together. We designed it all up and got people to do stuff, and then he decided that he was gonna move. He moved out of town. So we kind of said, well, we'll take it over for me. And so we've been doing it for the last 3 years, 4 years now, from that. And it just gets bigger and bigger every year. So.
Oh yeah, and the different rooms and it's just really cool. It's like a whole bunch of different themes, and it's so much fun. What kind of themes are you going for this year? Are you keeping it?
Some of it's the same, but
Okay.
we do have a few new surprises that
okay.
we're throwing in. I'm not going to tell you too much about them because I want you to be surprised.
Okay.
But there's definitely one room right off towards the beginning of the maze that is totally different than what it was last year, and it's a really cool effect. I think.
Okay.
I like it, so.
I'm excited. Yeah, I know everyone I know who went through it, everyone just like really loved it. It was just so much fun. It was so cool, and like everyone, you could tell everyone that there was really good people, you know, and they're doing it for a great cause on top of it.
Yes.
So I mean, it's this whole different feel, and they're really into it, and it's a lot of fun. It's such a blast
We have
to do.
a great time doing it every year, and just raising money for charity.
Yeah.
So it's like one of the things we like. Almost everybody that works with our group literally looks forward to it every year.
Yeah.
You know, it's like as it's getting closer, we're like, you know, and it's a lot of hard work once it starts going, and it's like nonstop for literally 2 months straight. It's just nonstop.
Yeah.
But it's so fun to do, and we have a great time and raise money.
Yeah, and so you also have in the daytime, so people can walk through it when it's light, and for kids especially, correct?
Right. What we do is we actually have the maze open during the day for like the family fun kids walkthrough. It starts at noon and goes till 6 p.m.
Okay.
And what that is literally is it's the maze is open, and the families can come in with their kids and stuff. There's no actors in there at that time. So it's just a really creepy, cool maze with a lot of neat stuff to see. And, you know, so it's a lot easier for the kids. They don't get scared. And then at 7 o'clock till midnight, that's when the actors come in, and then it's a full-blown haunted house. But the cool thing, another cool thing about our haunted house that no other haunted house does, is we actually are in constant communication with the people up in the ticket booth. So when a family comes in and they got some kids, they're kind of scared, you know, during the nighttime.
Right.
You know, they say, well, you know, we don't know. The ticket person can literally get us a message back and literally say, we got this next group coming in. There's some little ones, they're kind of scared. So we have the ability to literally back off so we don't scare them as much. And sometimes we've had groups come through where they said no actors, and we literally just get out of the maze.
Wow.
And then they can go through with the real little ones and not get scared, and as soon as they pass through, we all come back into place and we're ready to go. So
that's really cool. That's so because I have a little niece and nephew, and they absolutely love horror, but not really.
Right.
Like they love it, and they can watch Jaws and stuff. They love it, but they're still terrified, obviously.
Exactly.
But so I think that's like a perfect thing for them. And you could tell, I think they probably want a little bit of the scare, but not too much. And it's a great balance that you guys are able to do that. And like you said, I don't think anyone else does that at all.
No, I think every other haunted house that I've ever been to is always just, you know, full blown from the walk in. So.
No, that's a really neat thing. And then so it's good for all ages, basically. Yeah.
Any age can come through. And if you have like little ones and you want to come through at night, like I said, you know, you don't have to just do the daytime one. You can actually go through with the actors and stuff, and depending on, you know, how they are, you know, we can back off. And,
that's cool.
And so they still get some of the effect, but they don't have to get the full-blown scares.
That's what a special thing. Yeah, and it's cool also that you guys just do the maze in the daytime too, because I think it's easier for kids. You can kind of lean them into it, and it's still daytime, so they're still like okay, and that's a really neat thing, and you kind of get to see it in the light, you know, and that's an awesome thing.
Yeah, last year we had a family come by that were just hanging out at Tivoli, and they didn't even know it was there, and they came by during the day, and they're like, oh, this is kind of cool, so they decided to go through. And they went through, and they loved it so much. Even though they had the little one, they loved it so much that they were like, "Oh, we got to come back at night now." So then they came back at night and went through it again, and the little one got really scared. But you know, but it was fine, you know.
Now, listen, my mom, she used to torture me when I was a little kid. She would take me, honestly, when I was a baby, to the haunted houses. So that's good that at least you guys can still do that, but maybe make it a little less scary for the kid. It's a great balance.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's so much fun, and Tivoli Village is absolutely beautiful. It's a perfect location for it.
And Tivoli Village is doing great for us. We started there last year with them for the first time, and they have been fantastic. They're helping us out so much. They're getting publicity stuff done. They're doing posters in the, you know, just it's crazy. They get us on you know, some of the news programs and stuff as well. And yeah, they're really helping out, and they're even doing more this year. So like we're so happy that they're helping us out and they're allowing us to be there.
That's so cool, and it's beautiful too. So if you're just down there, and like you said, you happen to see it, that's awesome. And then go especially for the Undead Maze, and then you can go afterwards. You can go out to eat somewhere. I mean, it's perfect balance.
Yeah, there's great restaurants and stuff there, and it's a great time all the way around.
Yeah, like I said, it's so great. You have like your whole little section. It's in the same spot and everything.
Yes,
correct?
this year it's in the same spot.
Yeah, so it's a whole little section. It's all dedicated to you. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when are you guys actually opening, and what days are you open?
We are open every Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
In October.
Okay.
And then the 31st we're open as well. And then we're actually going to be open the weekend since Halloween falls on a Thursday this year. We're going to be open the following weekend as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
So the first weekend in November. We do the family fun walkthroughs are only on Saturdays and Sundays though.
Oh.
But the actual the scare maze is Friday, Saturday, Sundays.
Gotcha. Okay, perfect. Yeah, no, it's so much fun, and then you have so many different options of days too, so you can go anytime, and after Halloween, so it doesn't have to be all over on Halloween.
That's
you have
right.
some, you can still do the scares
still
into
get your
November.
fix.
That's right. That's right. If you missed it, that's perfect. You can still go. Yeah, it's so much fun, and I'm excited for the new ones this year too.
Yeah, we got some new people in there to help us out this year. It's the same people, but we've added a few more. And like I said, we got a couple new surprises in there for you.
Yeah, and
hopefully you won't get too scared.
I know. Well, I probably will, but that's okay. That's the whole point of it, right?
Yeah,
that's the whole
exactly.
reason you're going to a haunted house. You want to get scared.
Yeah.
So, no, that's and you guys do. I wish people could just see all the sets and everything too, because really the whole sets are phenomenal.
Thank you.
It's really unique things I've never seen before, and even like the doll. I mean, it's so cool.
Yeah, we've had people come around that corner just before the doll room, and they look down the hall and they go, "Oh no!"
That's what I did. Yes, that's what I did. Yeah, no, because I don't do dolls that much. Those
Yeah.
are not my thing. So, especially at night when they're bleeding, it's just not good.
Yeah. And the way we got them kind of set up in that hallway
Yes.
before you go into the actual room,
Yeah.
people are just kind of like,
Right.
because they're everywhere.
Yes, it is. But it's so much fun. It's just so much. Like I said, it just, you could tell that there's so much heart and soul that goes into it, and they're all the actors in it. They're so dedicated. They're fun. They're cool. And even afterwards, when we were done, some of them came out and they were like really nice. It's just, it was a whole great feel to everything, was
Yeah,
it?
we get the headstock in the front where you can take pictures and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, and I know a couple of my friends went down there on actual Halloween day too, and they said it was just so much fun. They said it was crazy. It was like just a blast, and everyone, and all the actors, they were just it was just a great time. So,
Yeah, good times.
yeah. And are you guys doing a grand opening or anything, or?
We are. It's going to be like a soft grand opening.
Okay.
But it'll be the first Friday, so it's not this coming Friday, not tomorrow. It'll be.
Thank gosh.
Yeah, the following Friday. Still got stuff to do. Yeah, that'll be our grand opening. And then we'll go from there and just go through the whole month.
Yes, I'm excited for it, and I know last year when we went, it was such a great time, and it was just so much fun. It was terrifying. It was so unique and different, and on top of it, it's all for a great cause. I mean, you really can't get any better.
Yeah, I loved watching that video of you guys going through last year. I just laugh every time.
I don't like watching it. I know everyone likes it. I don't like watching it. It's so embarrassing, especially Joe. He's the big king of horror, but he is the biggest chicken in the world. So.
Yeah, no, you guys are great. I had a great time. Yes.
Yeah.
By all means.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would love to. Yes, love to do
Yeah,
it
we'd
this
love
year.
to have you.
Yeah, no, Joe and I, we started doing a series where we go through haunted houses, and really that was just, it was so different. It was so cool. We were so excited. We didn't know what to expect. And as you can see the video, we were so terrified. And especially all the oh my gosh, I can't do it. And it was so fun. And I think that's how, I think when we were going into the doll hallway and everything, I think I was like, oh no. And Joe was worse than me, because once again, he is a big baby.
No, you guys were awesome. It was great.
Yeah,
So.
but it was so much fun, and I think you could see from that how terrified we were. Maybe we'll need the less actors in it. Maybe we'll need the children's version of it.
Yeah, we'll let you go through with no actors.
That's right. No, it's just so much fun. It really is, and I'm so glad you guys do this. And like I said, Tivoli Village, a perfect location, beautiful. I'm glad that they're helping you guys too.
They're great.
Yeah, and yeah, hopefully even more people this year. And I really just hope the word gets out there because, like I said, it's just so much fun in general. But then on top of it, you're helping a good cause. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
Nevada Partnership for Homeless Youth. It's a great cause.
And that is so needed, especially in Vegas. I don't think people realize how big of a problem it is. And even kids in school, I know some of my friends, I didn't even know at the time, but they were homeless, and you don't realize how prevalent it is. But it is, and it's a horrible thing. But you guys and the charities and everything are actually working to stop this, and that's amazing.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, they're great. Anytime there's homeless youths, they can go to this to Nevada Partnership. They'll help them out. Try to find them a place to stay, give them some food. Every year they do like a big Christmas thing where they get like all these supplies and stuff that the kids need, and they'll like box them all up and give them to them as Christmas presents and stuff. It's a great cause.
That's so cool. Yeah, no, it's just. And it's like you said, it's just amazing. The whole haunted house is great, and you guys doing that, it's just partnering with them, great. It's a great thing in general. So.
Thank you.
Oh yes, okay? Because last year, because it was the first year, we got lost,
Okay.
and I know a couple people got lost. Where's the best place to park for you guys to find it?
Any place really. If you go in, we're in the back right corner.
Right.
It's called the North Park, and if you go in the main entrance off of Alta, you just go straight back, and we're in the very back.
Okay.
If you come in from the Rampart side, you'll actually see us before you even get into Tivoli.
Gotcha.
If you come in the Rampart side, there's immediately, just before you get to us, there's a down level to go into a parking garage. You can park right there and walk up. There's parking on the street a lot of the times. You can park there and just walk right up. So just about anywhere you can park, and once you get up, you can find us if you know where you're looking for.
And actually, last year you guys were by Spirit Halloween. So I don't know about this year, but last year you guys were, and we walked right to the Halloween store because we were so inspired by it. We're like, oh my gosh, we have to make our houses cool. So, but it's so much fun. It was a great time for a great cause, and like I said, everyone there was just really so sweet but terrifying at the same time. But then afterwards, they were nice.
How can you be sweet and terrifying at the same time?
But no, they were. Everyone really is just involved with that. Is such a great person too. So it's just for all ages. I mean, I think that's really one of the only places you could say that's good for all ages. It's a haunted house. So that's awesome. And thank you so much for being on. And thank you for doing this too, because it's really needed.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. And please, everyone, go and support them. Where can they buy the tickets, and where do you guys have a website or anything where people can keep up to date?
We do have a Facebook page.
Okay.
It's just Undead Maze. We're not selling tickets through the Facebook page. Just
Okay.
come to the maze.
Okay, perfect.
There's
So
always
just
tickets
buy
there. You can get them right there at the thing. The tickets are $15 for the night time.
Okay.
During the day for the family fun walkthroughs, it's only $5 per person.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
That's perfect. Yeah, no. And please go out there and support them, and go down and buy the tickets and have a great time, because it's just such a blast. I can't explain how much fun it is. And it's just, like I said, you're in Tivoli Village. It's beautiful. And then you're in this terrifying place. But it's so much fun. So everyone should really go out there and just have a great time. And I know I will be taking my niece and nephew this year, too. So it'll be great. Yes. And then me and Joe will be going, and it'll be a chicken again. And I will too, I'm not gonna lie, but it's great. It's just such a great time. So thank you so much for doing this, and I can't wait to go. We'll be on soon, and we'll film it again, obviously, because we have to. So.
And we'll set you guys up with some more tickets too that you can give out.
Oh, okay, perfect. So then, follow our page too, and we'll be giving away contests. So there you go. Thank you so much. It was so good having you again.
So good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yes, and thank you guys so much for watching. Please go and support them, because you're going to have a great, fun, blast, scary, every type of time. But then it's also helping such a great cause. So please go out and support them. And thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, never give up, always believe, and you'll achieve. Thank you. God bless.
And shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Go.
Here we go.
Separate.
Just clean that. You guys might not be able to see me. Why am I leading?
I don't know.
You go.
No, you go. Oh, God. You're the man.
No, Corey, go.
Oh my God, oh my God. Oh.
Don't move. Please don't move. Please don't move. Fucking shit. Don't.
He left us. Oh my God.
Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you. I'm so sorry. I've been trying to see you doing that.
Oh my God.
There's a wall here. I have no idea where I'm going, you guys.
I don't either.
Ah! No! Don't do that!
Oh my God.
No. I think we just went in a big circle.
I don't know.
Yes, there's a wall right here.
Hold your hands out. Hold
I
your
am. It's
hands
just.
out.
I don't want someone to pop out and
Oh my
touch
God.
me.
Oh my God.
Oh God. No, it's a wall. It's a wall. Oh, here.
What, you find?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Fucking shit! I knew that was gonna happen too. I don't wanna go. Fuck, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I don't need.
What?
What?
Oh.
Oh no.
You guys, this is not good. God damn it. Get that shit. Fuck you. I hate that shit. No! Shit! Please don't! Oh my God! I don't want to go! No, I really don't want to go! Did you see her? Please don't pop out. Please.
They're coming behind.
I will be nice to you. Please don't come out.
Just go. Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I'm getting dizzy. Oh my God. Never mind.
Oh my God. It's the anticipation.
That's what I'm worried.
Oh my God.
Please don't pop out. Let me just walk through, please.
to do that for children.
Wait, are we going to big circle?
Yeah, I know. She's going. I don't know.
Ah! Shit! No! I'm sorry, Miss Thing. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
That was Samara right there.
Oh no, she's doing the sound. God, no. Sweet Jesus. God.
I'm trying to be home and anyone to pop out on me. It's almost over.
Oh my God.
I don't understand why I'm leading. Why the fuck am I leading? Oh my god.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Ah! God damn it, where do I go? I don't know where to go.
I don't know.
No, that's not the way.
Here we go.
Thank you. Oh god.
Oh no. Oh no.
No.
No. Oh my God. Oh no.
I'm just gonna squeeze on right by you. Sorry.
She's coming.
He's got
Ah! Shit! Fuck me! Get out of here. No, this isn't the exit. This isn't the exit.
I don't know.
Oh, here comes the Michael Myers. I'm fucking shit! Right in front of me. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
Oh God.
Woo! Oh my gosh, no. Well, there you go, you guys. Now you heard me scream.